Hello, hello, and welcome to Fortune from Faye tarot card readings for February 2026. This first one is for Libra. I'm going to use some different decks here. I was gifted this beautiful Tarot of the Night, so Tarot of the Night deck. It looks a bit dark, but please don't be put off. None of it's scary, I promise. The other ones I'm going to be using, I've been gifted as well. So this is all a gifted oracle and tarot reading. It's got energy oracle cards, and we've got archangel oracle cards. So I want to see what archangels are working with you and who's trying to give you a message. Also, I have brought my little gnome in here that my friend gave me for my birthday. For some reason, his batteries tend to go on and off as they please. It's really bizarre. I'm interested to see how long the batteries last if I don't turn them off. Frequently, I go in the room and it's on when it's been off, and then it's off when it's been on. It's just really bizarre. So yeah, thanks very much, Sophie. I have a wonderful enchanted gnome. What would you call him? Put your suggestions of what I should call him down in the comments, and let's see what people think he should be called. Right, so you've got the main deck there. We're going to go with this deck first, the Archangel Oracle deck, to see what themes you've got for February. So again, this is for Libra, so it's Sun, Moon and Rising. Please do take the things that are for you, but if things aren't for you, they might come later on. Okay, we've got something there. And yeah, take what's for you and leave what's behind, because this is a general reading. If you want to book in a personal reading, then obviously do get in touch and I can do a completely personalized reading for you. So what have we got for you, Libra? That one is jumping out multiple times. It's got, so we have got Indigo and Crystal Children. Archangel Metatron, you have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. Okay, so maybe you're a teacher, maybe you're involved in childcare, or there's some kids in your family that you can help look after, or help if they're struggling with being a bit sensitive. We've got crystal clear intentions. Archangel Michael, be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. And we've got career transition. Archangel Chamiel, your life purposes is triggering a blessed career change. Oh, exciting things there. Right, let's see what the tarot cards say then. Let's see what we get. Oh, we've got 3 jump out there. Okay. The 3 of Cups. So the 3 of Cups is getting together, having a few drinks with the girls, seeing what happens, what you doing, having some fun, just letting go of things. Sharing your problems. You never know, they might have a solution to it. And we've got the 5 of Swords. So the 5 is always like a conflict card, but sometimes you have to be made uncomfortable to actually be able to move forward, to start with something else. And Swords is your thoughts, your intellect. So there's a bit of uncomfortableness in your thoughts. You're not quite content where you are. There's other things that you want to be doing. Right, one more card. That one is definitely not going back in. Oh, we've got lots of threes here. It's got a three at each point. Okay. What I want to check is with this deck what it says about each of the cards at the top. So it says with this one, about this one here, your life purpose involves helping and teaching children. You're here to help these children retain and amplify their psychic and spiritual gifts. It says if you feel drawn to help children, your own or children in general, ask Metatron for an assignment that mirrors your natural talents and interests. Metatron works closely with psychic and sensitive kids, and he loves to help adults help these children. And yeah, so there's something going on where you were going to be able to help other people. You've been made to feel uncomfortable in the past being you, and you can actually support those children by doing by by actually being the leader that they need that you needed when you were younger. And that might mean in the Three of Cups, she's dressed a little differently to how maybe people would expect you to be dressed. They've all got beautiful, these cards are beautiful, but she's literally got on quite an extravagant outfit. If that means you feel you need to dress extravagantly to show your difference to them, and that helps them and they can see that you're dressed extravagantly, so it's okay for them to dress as they please. Yeah, then there's things you can do to wear fun clothes, make them feel comfortable. Yeah, there's something that you're being led to do. But if you just ask for guidance with that on how you can do that, then that will be given to you. So we've got crystal clear intentions, and we've got Archangel Michael. I work with Archangel Michael all the time. He helps me when I do Reiki. Oh, and the page opened straight on that one. That's a bit weird. After praying for guidance, be bold enough to admit what you truly desire. Know that you, along with everyone else, deserve the best of everything in all ways. Prosperity and abundance are God's wishes for everyone. You're entitled to do something that brings you joy. You're entitled to have a life that you enjoy. You don't have to be living a life that is not aligning with what you're doing. Sometimes you have to take that step in towards the universe, towards where you want to go. So the universe, with manifestation, I always say to people, you have to take a step towards where you want to be going, and you have to take that step to show the universe you're serious, and then the universe will meet you part way. But they're not going to meet you the full way. You've got to take that step forward. So with her, she's got hold of her wand there. So for me, she's got hold of her wand, Three of Wands, but she knows who she is. You have to get to learn yourself, because she's got a skull in the other hand, and I feel that represents maybe the darker side of you that you have to learn to love and understand and not be ashamed of, and be, this is me, here I am, I'm not perfect but I'm doing my best. So grab your wand, what you're passionate about, and move forward with that, but be aware of who you are. And then if you're aware of who you are, you won't need to worry about other people telling you you're not good enough, because you don't have to worry about that, because you know who you are, and they cannot offend you or insult you if you know exactly who you are. Got the Ace of Swords here, so if you've got, it could be a really big idea. That wand there could be a really big idea. It's the start of something new. She's got a lot of determination in her face there, so use that determination to step forwards and step into that crystal clear intentions. You might not end up where you think you're going to end up, but it's all connected to this. You're going to end up somewhere better than where you are now. So it's all good. You might even end up in a completely better place than where you actually started off. And what have we got last? We've got career transition. So this is quite a big thing, really. You've prayed for help with your career and now it's occurring. Sometimes change is perceived as stressful, yet I'm helping to clear out the old from your life to make way for the new. Pay close attention to your repetitive ideas, dreams, and visions, as these are divinely inspired. So, Archangel Chamiel, his name means he who sees God. His ability to see clearly helps us find things, situations, and people. He's renowned for helping people find the career best suited to their purpose and passions. Call upon Chamiel as your career counselor often. Okay, so if you want some advice, call upon your angels. You can ask them to show you the right way, like, I don't know, please leave feathers where I need to go, or show me what I need to be doing in my dream, things like that. You can ask all sorts of things like that. Got the Page of Cups, so it's all about your emotions. There's big emotions here around a career transition, but it's going to bring a lot of joy if you can actually transition into something. There's been heartache. There's been a lot of heartache beforehand, but this Page of Cups, so sorry, the Page of Cups, not the Ace of Cups, the Page of Cups, learn to explore those emotions. But also it looks like it's quite a big idea that you could be changing. But yeah, there's been heartache, but use that heartache to make changes to your life and allow yourself to be triggered into making that change. Yeah, you explore things as well. It's always fun to have and explore other things you want to be doing. So the Page is the youthful character, like the childlike character. Cups is your emotions. So it's about having a play with things, but don't take it too seriously, but have a play with it and see where you end up. But then I feel it is some sort of big idea you've got coming on there. It might feel awkward moving on from that heartbreak, but try and leave that heartbreak behind and use that to push yourself forwards into doing something better, because you don't have to stick here. You can move through that to move forward and on to something better. It might not actually be a change in job or actual career. It might be like changing the way you look at it even. It's not all set in stone, but you can't change a situation, but you sometimes can change how you look at that situation. So it's up to you to make those changes. Right, we are going to pick some pieces of advice now from this other deck, and this is the Energy Oracle deck. If you wonder why I'm tapping them, I'm tapping off any previous energy that's on them to make sure that we're just reading for you and not for all the people that have ever touched this deck of cards ever. Also, someone did ask me why it looks like I can't shuffle very well, and what I'm doing is I'm shuffling to see what falls out of the deck. I am also quite clumsy, so I will drop half the deck on some occasions. So yeah, feel free to laugh. I do myself. But yeah, I just look like I'm not very good at shuffling, but I'm shuffling to see what comes out of the deck. That one is sticking out. The garden and the gate. You've got to be brave enough to walk through that gate. You know what's in your garden. You know what's there. You don't always know what's beyond it because you might not have actually taken that path before. So sometimes you have to take... Oh, hello. That one was daughter romance. Okay, there could be a bit of romance for you as well, Libra. But yeah, you know what your garden is like. You know it's safe and it's warm. But at some point we have to step out of our safety and warmth and actually try something different. And we've got our last one. We've got man holding a heart. So there's heartache. There's man holding a heart and daughter romance. So you have some romance coming up. Well, that would be nice in February, seeing it's Valentine's Day. Right, what card are you on? 45. Let's see what this one says first. So if you're male, this signals a greater clarity about your emotions and their purpose in your life. And it says, for some, the upright card could signal the presence of a new man in your life, one who tends to be more thoughtful and aware. Whether or not this man is a love interest or a friend, he brings the high intention to help where personal projects, family, or home issues are concerned. Someone's coming in to help you somewhere along the way. There's something happening. I feel there's obviously daughter romance, so I feel that we're looking more towards some romance, but this one here might be that you have to step outside your comfort zone to actually experience this, and you've got to step through that door, because we've got a gate, we've got a door, you've got to step through it and make that change. Whether you're looking for a new relationship or just more love in relationship you're in, this door with heart opens into a new beginning in your experience. And there's an affirmation with this one. As I open the door to my own self love, I attract more and more loving tenderness to me. So, yeah, you have to start loving yourself first before other people are going to actually love you. You have to start to do that yourself. And with this one, the affirmation is, I'm comfortable with all my emotions. I honor it and express them in appropriate ways. I feel peace. Let's see what it says about the garden and the gate. It says, I'm blessed with an abundantly spiritual life. Every day in every way, my joyous prosperity grows and grows. Yeah, you've been tending to your own garden. It's time to step out of that safety net and just see what's out there. I'm gonna do one last card. We're gonna do one last deck. I'm gonna do messages from heaven, and this is gonna be just a random message for you for the month of February. So I'd like you to think of the person that you want this message from. Just think of who you'd like a message from. Hold them in your heart. And let's see what comes through. That's me dropping half the deck. Apologies there. Let's give them another shuffle. See if we can get one out. That one is sticking out. Give yourself time to be kind to yourself and heal in your own way. Yeah, you've been tending to that garden. Keep doing it, because healing never finishes. You've got to keep going. So that is their message from you. Lots of positive things, but also quite a bit of change. Well, this reading is going to be on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and it'll be put up there. Please feel free to comment, like, share, all that stuff. I know I keep having to say it, but we have to actually grow on that platform. We have to keep asking you to do that, unfortunately. It really does help. Please consider subscribing to the channels as well, like on YouTube, or following us on Facebook. Sometimes have giveaways on there. But I hope this resonates with you and your February looks life changing. And I hope you have a really magical day and a really magical February. Please put in the comments, let me know what's going on if this resonates with you. And I hope you have a magical month, and I will see you soon. Thank you. Bye.